notes in that nuance. When you sing this fast, you will get that run. Okay? Mutha Mazhai ingu kannala. So that kanna has a lot of power, right? La, there is a push. Mullai iravagal patti eriyado. If you see, the song goes in ekatalam, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and I hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to learn one of the most trending songs in the internet right now. This song had been trending ever since the Thug Life audio launch. And by now you should have guessed it and you would have also seen the thumbnail, so you would have already guessed it. This is the song called Mutha Mazhai. We are going to learn the Tamil version, which is sung by Chinmayi. So that is what we are going to learn, and for that we will set our Shruti box in the scale A and then get to the song. Okay? This is a little tough song, not with respect to the notations, but with respect to the expressions. Especially if you refer Chinmayi version, every line has a different expression every time she repeats it. So that is the speciality of the song. So there are multiple expressions that is involved in the song. So what we'll do, we'll just learn the first paragraph, which is the Pallavi, because that itself is going to give you a lot of learnings in this song. Okay? Like our usual way, we'll first learn the notes and then we'll learn the expressions later on. Okay? So to give you a background of this song, there is this song called Hai Rama Ye Kya Hua. So this is a song from Rangila, right? And this particular song is set in the ragam called Pantuvarali. Pantuvarali is one of the Melakarta ragams which is in Carnatic music, okay? And when you come to this song, which is Thug Life wala song, Mutha Mazhai ingu kotti theerado. The starting of this is in Pantuvarali, but the entire song is not purely based out of Pantuvarali, but it has a lot of influence of Pantuvarali, the feel of Pantuvarali, okay? So with that, we will first start with our song. So the notes of the song starts at Mutha Mazhai sa ga ga. That is the starting note of the song. So that is 2 steps away from the sa, right? That is our starting position, okay? Mutha Mazhai. So Mutha Mazhai goes linearly up. Mutha Mazhai ingu. So from Mazhai, we come 2 steps down and then we go 1 step up. Now again we are back to the same place where we started, Mutha Mazhai. Kotti, kotti, Mutha. Same, it goes the same way, okay? Then comes Tirado. Tirado. So what Tirado does is, Tirado slides down. So we leave at kotti, right? 1 step down again. Tirado. So we kind of slide down, okay? So this is the plain version of the song. First we'll learn the plain version and then we will learn the nuances that Chinmayi added to this, okay? So let's sing the whole line once. Mutha Mazhai ingu kotti theerado. Easy, right? Now, when you listen to Chinmayi sing, she adds a nuance in the place Mutha Mazhai ingu. So in Mutha also there is a nuance, ingu word also there is a nuance, and that is very, very simple, okay? Our actual song starts at Mutha. That's how we are starting now, right? But with the nuance, how do you start is, you start up and then you come back to the note where we start and then go up again. So you are like trying to pull the next note and then you are starting your song. Mutha. So there are 3 notes. Mutha Mazhai Mutha Mazhai. So when you sing this fast, you will get that run, okay? So what you do, so if you keep practicing this again and again and again in loop, right, you'll easily get it, okay? Mutha Mazhai ha. So that ha must come very quickly, okay? And ing, how does it sound? Ing. That's how it sounds. And if you slow it down, there are 3 notes in that nuance. Ha, ing. That's the slowest version of the nuance, okay? And if you see the notation, it is nothing but you are again going to the next note, bringing it down, and then you are going back. Ha, ha, ing. Now, how do you practice this? Like what we discussed in Mutha Mazhai. The same technique, you use it here. Ing, 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 ing. Easy, right? Mutha Mazhai ingu kotti teerado. Now the next line also follows the same tune, okay? With the same nuances. So we will just apply whatever we learned to the next lyrics, okay? Mullai iravagal patti yeriyado. Easy, right? Now going to that next line, which is Jano dam maro dam dam. Where did we end our previous line? The next line starts at the same place. Ja, jano, jano. So jano stays at the same note, okay? Jano dam. Now we go back to the note ma. Jano dam maro. So dam ma ro stays at the same note. Jano dam maro. The next words dam dam. So dam dam comes down, okay? So how we are coming down? Dam. So dam starts 1 step lower from where we left maro, okay? Jano dam maro dam ha. Okay, that is our first dam. Again, second dam follows the same tune but adds another extra note. Dam. Easy, right? So together, Jano dam maro dam dam. Okay, and the next line again follows the same tune. Ing undan kaiyil swargam. Okay, this is the plain version of this, okay? But in the word kaiyil, there is a slight change. Ing undan kaiyil, kaiyil. So what we are doing, instead of singing ing undan kaiyil, instead of singing at the same note, we are just going 1 step up and then coming down. Ing undan kaiyil, kaiyil. And there is also a slight variation in the word swargam. Towards the end, there is a small brika, okay? Swargam, ha. So there are 5 notes. Ha. So ha. Starting at the same note, going 1 step up, coming back. So this is the brika there, okay? You have to sing it very fast. Ha, 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 like that, okay? Ha. So with the lyrics, ing undan kaiyil swargam. Now comes the next set of lines, which again follows the same tune as that of Mutha Mazhai, right? Pollairavo solla uravo ella oruvanai vendi engum musu. So till here the tune is same. So here again the nuance is still there, right? Ella oruvanai vanai pamama pa. Same nuance, okay? Just that the lyric is different, okay? Now from here we go straight up. Usa ro ha ma. So now in this usro we extend a little, okay? Usro, and the completion of this ha ha. There are 4 notes, right? Usro ho. So what we are doing? We are staying there, going 1 step up, coming back to the same note, going 1 step down. So that is the composition of this little nuance over here. Okay. Usaro, oh. Easy, right? So the whole line together. Ella oruvanai vendi engum usaro. And all these small nuances, right? You will have to sing faster. You can't sing very, very slow like the song. Okay. Only when you sing faster, that bricka effect will come. Otherwise, it will just sound like notes. Okay. So make sure while you're practicing, learn the notes correctly, but then you will have to speed it up and then sing while you're fitting that in the song. Okay. Now going to the next line, Kannala jumps straight down to sa. Sa. This is our sa. Ha. This is the place where we left the previous line, which is usaro. Kan. Can you see the jump? So there is one note in the middle, which is re. We skip that note and then we come down to sa. Kanna. So kanna stays at the same note. Okay. Kanna. La. La goes one step up, but we skip one note in the middle. Kanna. La. Now from here we go back to sa and then goes 2 steps down. Kannala. So how many notes in total? 3 notes, right? Kannala. So now coming to Yennala. Yennala. It might sound tough, but it's very easy because we are going to split it. Now we'll split this into 3. Okay. Yennala. This is our first part. Okay. This is nothing but so it's nothing but a jump note. Sa sa. That's it. Okay. Sa sa sa. Yennala. So this is our first part. Now our second part will be Yennala. So this is our second part. Our second part has how many notes? 4 notes. So we are just sliding down. So we stopped at upper sa, right? Yennala. So basically we are coming 3 steps down, but the last note we are saying it twice. Okay. That's it. So this is our second part. So first and second part together. Yennala. Easy, right? Now comes the last part. This is a bricka. So how many notes are here? 5 notes. These are the 5 notes. This bricka actually starts at the same note where we stopped the previous part. Okay. Yennala. So what we are doing? We are starting there, going up, coming back to that note, coming down. So 1, 2 and 3, all the parts together. Yennala. Easy, right? And now finally comes Pennala. Pennala. How did we sing our Kannala? Kannala. Pennala also goes the same way. Pennala. Okay? Towards the end, we just bring 3 steps down. Okay? And finally, the last line. Innum varum yendan kadai. So, innum starts at the note sa. Because we left at Pennala. In. So, it comes down to sa. Innum. So, what is happening? In. Num. Num goes 1 step up and comes down. Innum varum. Varum stays at the same note sa. Yendan. Yendan also stays at the same note sa. Ka, dai, e. Right? So, ka, dai. And again go back to yendan, kadai. Again back to sa. Okay? So, the whole line is very, very simple because it's all around the same note, more or less. Okay? Innum varum yendan கதை எந்தன் கதை இன்னும் வரும் எந்தன் கதை. Okay, so this is our whole Pallavi. It is very beautiful, and I know so many people are there in Instagram putting the cover of this, so none of you should think that yo, I am not able to put this cover. Okay, so I hope this tutorial really helps you learn that. So let's now sing the whole Pallavi from Mutha Mazhai ingu kotti theerado, முல்லை இரவுகள் பத்தி எரியாதோ, ஜனோதம் மாரோதம் தம், இங்கு உந்தன் கையில் ஸ்வர்க்கம், பொல்லாயிரவோ சொல்லா உறவோ, எல்லா ஒருவனை வேண்டி எங்கும் முசரோ, கண்ணாளா பெண் என்னாளா, பெண்ணாளா, இன்னும் வரும் எந்தன் கதை, எந்தன் கதை இன்னும் வரும் எந்தன் கதை. Easy, right? Okay, now the song is done. Now we'll move into the dynamics of the song. Okay, if you listen to a song like this, what it does to you is something words can't explain, right? So in order to get that kind of a power and that kind of an impact, first you have to have a hold of what you're singing. So when you are really strong with what you're singing, that is the notes of the song, you'll be easily able to bring in this feel. Okay, the second most important thing is to listen to the Shruti and then forget about everything else that is happening around you. Okay, now when you just close your eyes and listen to Chinmayi Akka sing, it feels like she's just shutting everything else around you, and all you can listen, it is just her, and there is complete only pitch dark behind her. It's like that. When I heard it, that's how I felt. So how will you get that kind of an impact is mainly when you surrender yourself to the Shruti. Okay, so it is like that. So when you start your song, just make sure you start on Shruti. Make sure you hear your Shruti for a couple of minutes, and then you start your song. Now coming to the start of the song, the first line, Mutha Mazhai ingu kotti theerado. So this is our first line. So how are we starting this? The start of this song should be very powerful, which means that Mutha Mazhai ingu, that Mutha Mazhai should have that command in your voice. Okay, at the same time you can't shout Mutha Mazhai ingu kotti theerado. You can't shout like this, because that is not the feel of this particular song, right? As you have that command and confidence in that Mutha Mazhai, the volume should be controlled. Mutha, see the amount of volume that is there in that Mutha Mazhai, so that Mutha has a mild volume increase and volume reduce, right? Mutha Mazhai, understood? Ingu kotti theerado. So that kotti theerado, that theerado, if you see, the volume is a little high, right? So this is the exact expression that is needed for this song. Mullai iravugal goes same way as that of the first line, which is Mutha Mazhai ingu. Now when you sing patti eriyado, that patti eriyado, right? That patti has a little bit of husk in the voice, which is patti eriyado. When you say husky voice is nothing but I'm going to tell you a secret. So you don't say that I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm going to tell you a secret. So you kind of tell it like in a very soft and a very slow volume, right? So when you try and sing in husky voice, the secret kind of an expression should come in that word. Patti eriyado. So when you compare the first and the second line, kotti theerado, Patiyiriyado. Can you see the difference? Now comes Janodam Marodam Dam. Now here there is another expression coming in. In this particular line, there is a little bit of attitude and there is a little bit of, what do you call that, intoxication kind of a style. And when you are intoxicated and you are trying to sing or when you are trying to dance, you have a bit of sway in your way of saying or speaking or dancing also, right? So that sway should come in the voice. And how do you bring this sway? You just slightly loop those notes. Jano dam maro dam dam. Can you see the loops? Jano dam maro dam dam. Okay? Now when you're singing with loops, you should also have a control in your volume. Okay? You can't sing Jano dam maro dam dam. It'll sound very mechanical or robotic. Okay? So to add that sway, that last touch of sway, you control your volume. Okay? Jano dam maro. That dam has a very strong hold in volume. Maro, mild. Dam, dam again is very strong. Dam, that dam is kind of mild and then it ends, right? So see, in one single line, how many different things we are getting to learn. Just to add that sway, what all it takes to add that sway, right? So now let's sing the whole line together. Just Jano dam maro dam dam. Okay? Now next line. Ingu undan kaiyil swargam. So here again, when you sing that kaiyil, the volume should reduce a little. Ingu undan kaiyil. That kaiyil should come very, very soft. Okay? We learned the song Nila Kaigiradhu, right? There also. Chinna kaigal mattum unnai kaanum. That softness is there in that word, right? Kaigal and kaanum. The same softness should come here also. Jano dam maro dam dam. Inga undan kaiyil swargam. Now moving ahead. Pollayiravo sollaravo. And in this line particularly, what we do is we sing the whole line continuously without breaking. Okay? Pollayiravo sollaravo. Can you see there is no breaks at all when you sing? And also towards the end, while you're singing sollaravo, fade it out. Okay? And the next line. Yella oruvanai vendi engum usuro. A longer line, right? Here also, try to sing without breaking it. But if you're not able to, you can break it probably at vendi, before vendi engum. You can take a slight gap, very, very, very minute gap is there. So you can break there and then make sure you don't break the rest of the line. Okay? And coming to the dynamics, Yella oruvanai, same as that of the other lines that we learned. Vendi engum usur, vendi engum usur. So that vendi is starting a little strong. Vendi engum usur. So when it comes to engum usur, it goes very mild. And towards the end, row also, it goes very, very mild. Okay? Vendi engum usuro. And when you sing usuro, very soft, right? Usuro. But now when you complete that O, there again you increase the volume. Vendi engum usuro. Now comes Kannada. When you sing Kannada, Kanna, so that Kanna has a lot of power, right? Kannada. And when you give that La, there is a push. It's not plain. Kannada. We are not singing like that. Kannada. Can you see that push? And then comes Yennada. Here again, Yennala, that la, again the push is there, right? Yennala. Okay? And finally comes Pinnala. But in this Pinnala, along with that push, when you push that la, Pinnala, there is also a slight oscillation if you notice. Okay? Pinnala. That la. So that oscillation starts at the same time when you are pushing it. Pinnala. Okay? Easy, right? Now finally comes Yennum varum yendan kadai, yendan kadai, yennum varum yendan kadai, yendan kadai. And this line, we again bring that Dammarodam sway, the sway thing we did, right? The same sway we'll bring in this particular line. Innum varum yendan kadai, yendan kadai. So if you see, Innum varum yendan kadai, yendan kadai. So if you see, a lot of loops is going on, right? So this is the whole song with the dynamics. So now what we'll do, we'll sing the whole song with the dynamics, and finally we will try to fit that in the Thalam. Okay? Ready? Mutha Mazhai ingu kotti theerado, mullai iravugal patti eriyado, janodam marudam dam, ingu undan kaiyil swargam, பொல்லாயிரவோ சொல்லா உறவோ, எல்லா ஒருவனை வேண்டி எங்கும் உசரோ, கண்ணாளா என்னாளா பெண்ணாளா, என்னும் வரும் எந்தன் கதை, yendan kadai, innum varum yendan kadai, yendan kadai. How nice it sounds, right? And if you want to add a little more things that Chinmayi Akka had added in so many other places, for example, innum varum yendan kadai, yendan kadai, innum varum yendan kadai, yendan kadai. So that whisper, fully you just tell it like a secret, right? So that is one other thing that you can add. And another thing that I really loved was Mullai iravagal patti eriyado. It's like a conversation that you have with somebody, like asking a question, won't it catch fire? Patti eriyada, like that you're asking, right? So it's the same kind of an expression, but it comes with a tune to that. Mullai iravagal patti eriyado. So now coming to the Thalam of the song, if you see, the song goes in Ekathalam, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the beat that it is going. The beats behind, right, that is the orchestra and the background music, that will give you an expression that it's going in Tishram. Takitta, 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 takitta. That is also going in the background. But then if you see the actual song, it's going in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Mutha Mazhai ingu kotti theerado, mullai iravugal patti eriyado, janodam marudam dam, ingu undan kaiyil swargam, பொல்லாயிரவோ சொல்லா உறவோ, எல்லா ஒருவனை வேண்டி எங்கும் உசரோ, கண்ணாளா என்னாளா பெண்ணாளா, என்னும் வரும் எந்தன் கதை, எந்தன் கதை, என்னும் வரும் எந்தன் கதை, yendan kadai. That's it. How beautiful, right? I mean, I can't say that it's beautiful, how divine the song sounds, right? And I'm so glad that A.R. Rahman sir gave her that opportunity, because she had sung the same song in Hindi as well as in Telugu. I heard both the versions, and both the versions has same expressions like how she had sung it in the audio launch. So that was our song for today. I hope you all had fun learning this song. I am having a very bad cough and cold, but still I really wanted to teach the song because this is just going on fire on Instagram. So I want all of you to try the song, and if you try, please do tag me. My handle is given in the bio, in the description of my channel. So please do tag me, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please do mention your thoughts in the comment sections below. And if you want to learn the next paragraph, please do mention about that also. With that, I will sign off for today, and I will see you soon with yet another beautiful video. Till then, take care and keep saying.